So welcome, this is Yogalates. We're gonna start today with our loop band on our back in some bridging position. Now, if you have a block, go ahead and have your block and a ring in these bridges. And also just resting and feeling into our breath. Lift up your hips, place that block underneath you. If you don't have a block, you could also put a ball. And then just hold on to your ring. We have our loop band. Now we're just going to gently pulse onto the ring. As you lower, tap your tailbone onto the block, tap it down and up. And your block should be either at a medium or a low height, not super high, just a medium or a low. Warming up those hamstrings. Believe me, we're going to stretch them, but I want to kind of condense them, contract them right now for starters before we come into our stretching. And maybe you're already feeling your contracted hamstrings if you've been sitting all day. And we're just going to contract them even more. As you pulse that ring, keep dipping down and up. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let your hips rest on that block. Open up, expand through your loop and reach your arms forward and back. Try to stretch your arms out as you press onto that ring. You can make this as difficult as you want, as challenging as you want, depending on how much you press onto that ring. And just keep resisting out on your loop, focusing more on your shoulders right now. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Stretching out your arms as much as you possibly can. Keep resisting out on that loop. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can have the option to take your block a little bit lower. I'll show you what we're doing first. Hook one of your feet onto your ring, and then we're just gonna pulse up. So we have the loop. This is why you might want to lower that block to the lowest setting, just so you're gonna have a little bit of range of motion as you push into your other heel, and it's just the same thing as before, lifting up just slightly through the hips and tapping back down onto that block. 30 seconds and we'll switch sides. Good. Keep going. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet. Same exact thing, just your other side. Plant that other foot onto the ground. Stretch out the one that was on the ground before onto your ring and pulse it up. 30 seconds. Gotta keep pushing into that heel, even if you're just lifting up your hips 1 centimeter off your block. Keep going, feel that stretch through the leg. Push into your heel. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet back onto the ground. Lift those hips back up. You can readjust your block to the medium height if you want to. Take those arms straight back behind you. Keep those hips lifted and just pulse in with the ring, out with your loop. Widen those knees. Feet flat onto the ground, but mostly more pushing into your heels. 1 minute here. Stay lifted. We're gonna come into some more hamstring stretches after this. Try not to let your hips touch your block. That block is there to make sure you don't lower your hips down. Keep breathing through it. We're halfway, 30 more seconds. Good. Keep those hips up nice and high. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up your hips so you can take the block away, lower your hips down, and take both of your feet onto your ring and just start rocking all the way up. Hold a teaser and then rock it right back down. A little massage through your spine as you rock. Find that teaser hold and then rock it right back. Good, 2 more times and then we're gonna stay in the teaser. All right, find that teaser. Stay there, hold, squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you, and then open up. Squeeze behind you, squeeze together, and open. Like a serrated push-up, but in the teaser format. Squeeze and open, breathe through it. Squeeze on the inhalation, exhale when you open up. So it's an inhalation through the chest, and exhalation into the back. Good, 5 more deep breaths. And then find a neutral spine where you're somewhere in between the squeeze and the open. Stay there and you're gonna release just your left foot. If you need to bend your knees to get there, just your left foot is gonna stay off of the ring. Your right foot is onto the ring and just your left leg pulses down. Still try to hold that teaser position, but just with the one leg. Pulse it down, straight down. But still holding. All right, we're coming to the side with that left leg in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the side, out to the side. Take your time. Focus on your form. It doesn't have to be super fast. It can be slow with a controlled motion. Just out to the side. And then back to the center in this teaser hold. Good, 12 more seconds. Focusing on holding that teaser, keeping your form. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, both feet back onto your ring, and we're going to go back into the rock and rolls. Rock it back. And then find a teaser hold. Again, taking your time, rock back, teaser hold. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Exhaling back, inhaling up for 3, 2, and next time you're on that teaser hold, stay there, release your right foot this time. Reposition your left foot so it's onto that ring, open up through the chest, And it's 30 seconds pulsing down, and then another 30 pulsing to the side. Just holding that teaser. Trying to keep your spine straight and control your leg. Go ahead, keep going. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Hold that teaser, 30 seconds. Good. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Release your ring. Go ahead and rock back onto your back, knees into your chest. Gently just rock side to side, massage through your spine. Make sure it stays nice and long. And then we're going to tuck our thumbs underneath of our seat for support. Straighten your legs right back up. Feet flexed. Push your hands into the ground. Lift your hips up. Lower down and try to come up into like a teaser, but with keeping your hands tucked under your seat. And then slowly come down. Rock your hips up. Angle out your legs. Let yourself balance here. So you can get your torso off the ground and right back up. Into that elevator pose, and then teaser position with your hands, cradling your spine. Good, just take your time. Should be feeling nice core engagement here. Thirty more seconds. $15. Good. 3, 2, and rock yourself all the way up. Flip yourself over. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Rounding and arcing, moving through your cat-cow. Just start feeling through any kinks through your spine, through your abdominal muscles. If you feel some soreness, try to breathe through it. Move even your neck and your hips. Just move it all around. Start stretching out, feeling nice and good in this. And now we're going to stay in our rounded spine. Next time you're in that cat rounded spine, just stay there and start swaying around. Move through this, move through the back, the shoulders, the hips. Breathe. And then when you're ready, just go your other way. Other way. Feeling through that spine. And come back to center, curl your toes and shift it into a downward facing dog. Start walking your dog, adjust your stance as needed so you can really feel like you're moving through the hips, through the knees, pressing all of the weight down into your heels. That loop band should feel like an aided prop to help you stretch. And 3 more deep breaths. All right, now depending on where your weights are, I want you to either step forward or step back. so that you can come a little bit closer towards your weights. Make your way over to those weights, pick them up, just light weights. And we're in the forward fold, arms lifted, straight up behind us, Chin into the chest, let that blood draw down towards your head, and then open, nice and slow, pinkies face down, and then close. Thumbs face each other. Open, pinkies lower down, close, thumbs touch each other. Straight arms. Keep tucking that chin into your chest. Let that breath guide you, exhaling in, inhaling, opening up into that T. 5 more times. Good, and next time your arms close, keep your arms facing each other, thumbs facing each other as much as you can. Stay here and then lift it all the way up. Give an extra little pump at the top, opening up through the chest, and then slowly lower back down. Those arms stay back the entire time. Inhale up, exhale, fold down. This is just helping with your posture, helping remind you to open up through the chest. And a nice stretch through the hamstrings. Good, keep going, 5 more times. And the next time that you come up, go one more time all the way through. Next time that you come up, stay here. Take your arms all the way out into a T position, palms facing downward. Now we're gonna lift up one foot and then your other foot. Just little rocking type of motions. And while you're here, find the center of your mat so you have enough space beside you on one side and the other side. And just that side to side motion. Another 5. 4, we're gonna keep the right leg up. And 3, 2, one more time. Now, next time that your right leg is up, stay here. Arms stay out to a T, pulse just that right leg. Point your toe, look at the spot that's not moving. Good, pulse it up. Good, pulse. Try to stay nice and straight through the arms, through the legs. Keep going. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet lower down. Come back into that forward fold, arms back behind you, and then lift it up. Same thing as before. This time just stretching out the hamstrings and the arms. You start feeling your spine open up even more. Lean back as much as comfortable for you. Just focusing on those arms reaching behind you and lifting up through the chest. 5 more times. And then we're going to come back into those airplane arms, rocking side to side and moving onto the left side. Good, last one. Now stay up. Arms out to that T position and just step side to side, lifting up one leg and then the other leg. Good. Stretch those arms out as much as you can. Good. Keep going. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and now balance on your right foot, left leg. Just point that toe and start pulsing out. 30 seconds here. Arms just stay lifted. Keep stretching those arms out. Good. Keep pointing that toe. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax your arms to your side. You still have our loop, so you won't have a full range of motion, but just step your right foot forward and your left foot back. Both toes pointed forward. Start pulsing those arms back behind you and put a little bend in your front knee. So both toes point forward. Nice straight spine. Focus on your shoulders pumping, your belly drawing inward toward your spine. Breathing, chin just lifted. Your feet are just about hip distance apart. Keep pulsing back. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna punch. Let your arms loosen up and just punch it out. Punch side to side. Should feel really good to contract and lengthen in this just soft punch with those lighter weights. Core nice and tight. Try to keep that belly inward. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your sides. This time, left foot forward, right foot back. Come into your gentle little pulsing back. As you feel a stretch in that back right leg, toes point forward, shoulders open up. Soft little bend in your front knee. Good. Focus all of your attention on your shoulders and your chest, opening up. Remember to lift up those cheekbones, corners of the mouth towards your ears, so your eyes stay relaxed. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then punch. Punch it out. 30 seconds, side to side. Good. Try to be mindful that that front knee is pointing in the direction of your pinky toe. So you have the loop, don't let it fall inward. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back in line with your feet. Both of your arms are going to go up and then just behind you. Take your right foot back out to an angle. We're just going to barely touch that right foot onto the ground and then lift up your arms, bring your leg forward and then back. Try not to ever touch your right foot to the ground as you bend your elbows behind you and lengthen up when your leg comes up. Try to squeeze your elbows in toward your head. And it's just a back and a front. Stretching your legs as you move, standing. Good, 30 more seconds, and we're gonna come right into the other side. As much range of motion as you can with the moving legs, the right leg. 15 more seconds. Just ignore that ring. I think it's my daughter's phone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Same exact thing. Your arms don't need a break. Okay, you can move through this. Forward and back. Good, breathe, move through it. 30 more seconds. Big range of motion. This is really good for balance, control, posture, arm strengthening and toning. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna take this loop band off. Take that loop band off. Keep your weights with you. We're still gonna be balancing. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Start sitting low into this. Sit low into it. Take your arms out to that T position and twist your wrist. Try to focus on moving from the shoulder. Flex that left foot, 30 seconds here. We're 5 seconds in. Keep sitting low. So at your own comfort, you can get as low as you can. Keeping your arms as straight as you can. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, even lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Before we do that other side, shake it out a few times. Wide legs, circle, circle, big circles through the arm. Whatever direction you start going, just keep that direction. Stretch it out. Breathe through it. Good. And then your other direction. Next time your arms come down, just go your other way. Big arm circles. You can just have light weights. So no excuse to have your arms bent. Your arms should be really, really long. Good. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going to have one arm go to the front and the other arm go to the back. 3, 2, okay, let's start together. Just your right arm, go forward. Just the right arm forward. And now just the left arm back. Right arm forward, left arm back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with both arms to your side. And now just your left arm forward. Just the left arm forward. Start with the left arm. And then now your right arm back. Left arm forward. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, don't worry, I did not forget about the broken chair, but we're not there just yet. We're gonna thread through all the way through. You still have a wide stance, toes pointed forward, but just adding a little hamstring stretch as somebody who's an invisible little person pulling your arms behind you, still holding onto the weights, like they were trying to take the weights from you. And then you pull it back. Just little pulses. Thumbs point down, fingers point up. Reach it all the way into the wall. Pulse it. Good, we're coming into some wrist twisting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay back there. That invisible person is pulling you, and now twist your wrist. Twist your wrist. Stay there pulling you. Keep twisting those wrists. Breathe through it. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, get even deeper. 4, 3, 2, and release. Slowly come up. Let the blood come back down to your heart. When you're ready, find your broken chair. Balance with your right ankle, or make sure it's your other ankle, onto your leg. Take your arms out to that T, start sitting in your chair, your broken chair. Just look at something, not moving. And then when you're ready, twist those wrists, 30 seconds. We're 3 seconds in. Keep sitting as low as you comfortably can while maintaining your balance. Good, we're 15 seconds in. We're over halfway. Maybe just a little bit lower for 7, 6, 5, 4, even lower, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. We're gonna take a few sun salutations and then come back onto our back. So if you wanted to, you could actually just bring these weights to your side and start off in a plank line, stepping or jumping. Just gaze either downward or forward slightly. Deep breath in, exhale, bend those elbows, lower all the way down to the ground, point your toes, and lift it up, cobra or up dog. Take a few side to side motions, breathing, moving through your spine, stretching even your neck. And then when you're ready, bring it back to center, chin into your chest, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Option to walk your dog, or you can just hold it, whatever feels best for you. Good, and then all of the weight onto your right heel. Left leg, stretch it out nice and high. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knee, point that knee up to the ceiling. Another deep breath. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Take your right foot out to an angle. Pick up those weights if they're close to you and easy. And inhale, reach it up. Let them touch at the top. Deep breath. And exhale into warrior 2. Arms out, gaze forward, sink even lower. Imagine that invisible person pulling your arm behind you. Deep breath. Exhale, bend your front elbow, place your forearm onto the ground, reach your top arm out. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly take your arms behind you. If you need to widen your stance and place your shoulder onto your knee. Deep breath. Exhale, let the weights set down beside you. Place both hands under your shoulders, point your toes forward, step into that plank line. 5 breaths here. Hold your plank. When we come back up, we're going to do our other side. Good, one more deep breath. On the exhalation, lower your elbows down, point your toes, find that cobra or up dog. Stretch out abdominal muscles. Now's your chance. Feel it, are they tight? Remember, it's not all about just doing core crunches. We also have to stretch it out to get that nice toned, healthy, long core abdominal muscles. Good, 3 more deep breaths, and we're gonna move it into a down dog. Good, and then chin into the chest, curl your toes, find that down dog position. Stretch your back while you're here. I want you to take it all the way into your low back. That's how deep your stretch should be going. Push back into those heels. Again, you could walk the dog, or if you feel like you want to hold it, feel into it. 3 more deep breaths, and then we're going to do our other side. You're with me, it's going to be the right foot forward. Okay, all the way onto your left side, right leg stretches all the way up. That invisible person is pulling your toe. Deep breath. And exhale, bend the knee, point it to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale, step it forward. Take that left foot out to an angle. Pick those weights up if you have them. Inhale, reach it up into the warrior 1 with the weights. Deep breath. Exhale, warrior 2. Arms stretch out into nice T position. Somebody's pulling that weight behind you, sink even lower. Deep breath. Exhale, bend this front right elbow. Stretch your left arm all the way out. Deep breath. Exhale, both arms behind you. Lower your shoulder, right shoulder onto your knee. You need to adjust your stance. 1 more deep breath. Exhale, lower those weights down to the ground, hands under your shoulders, point both toes forward, and step back into that plank line. Gaze forward, deep breath. Exhale, bend the elbows lower. Point those toes, cobra up dog. Stretch it out, deep breath. And exhale, curl your toes, downward facing dog. 5 more deep breaths. We're gonna do that 2 more times, like 1 more time each side. So 2 times total. Two more deep breaths, and then that left leg raises again. And then all the way on the right, left leg up, deep breath. Exhale, bend the knee, point it up, deep breath. Exhale, thread it through, step. Point that back foot into an angle, pick those weights up, all the way up into that warrior 1 with the weights. Adjust your stance, point your hips forward, deep breath. Exhale, warrior 2, open it up, deep breath. Exhale, bend that left elbow firm onto the thigh, reach that right arm all the way up, stretch your side, feel it into the side muscles, deep breath. Exhale, arms behind you, lower down with that shoulder onto your knee. Let that chin into your chest, deep breath. Exhale, lower your weights to the ground, hands follow underneath your shoulders, plank line, both toes, make sure both toes point toward your knees, deep breath. Exhale, lower down, point those toes again, cobra up dog, deep breath. And on the exhalation, curl those toes, down dog. 5 deep breaths, the last down dog of the day, so make it yours. Whatever you want to do, whatever feels really good. 5 deep breaths here. Good, and right leg up, or make sure it's your opposite leg than before. Deep breath. Exhale, bend the knee, point the knee up, look up to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale, thread it through, step that foot in between your hands, left foot out to an angle, pick those weights up. Inhale, reach up. Warrior 1 with the weights, deep breath. Exhale, warrior two, arms straight out, gaze forward, reach. Deep breath. Exhale, bend that right elbow, stretch the left side of your body, stretch it with that weight. Deep breath. Exhale, arms behind you. Lower the shoulder onto your knee. Deep breath. Exhale, lower your weights down. Hands under your shoulders, point both toes in the same direction. Find that plank line. Stay here, breathe, 5 deep breaths. And on your exhalation, lower the knees down. Take a quick stretch in your extended arm, child's pose. We're going to come into some core work, just about 2 more minutes of core, and then we're done. 2 to 3 minutes left in class. And I just want you to flip it right around so you're on your seat bones. Come all the way onto your forearms. You're on your forearms. Legs are just going to go straight up and lower just the right leg. Just the right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both legs. Switch it. Scissors. 30 seconds. I don't really care about speed as long as you're in control. Just keep your hips in line with each other. That core should be working. Those shoulders are off the mat. Low back just barely touching, or maybe even just supported by your thumbs. A little bit of support in that low back. And we have these long legs. Scissoring for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glue your legs together. Glue them together. Both legs slowly. Down and up. Down and up. Take your time. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now back into those scissors. Last 30 seconds. Oh, sorry, Tessa. Sorry. Keep going, keep going, keep going, even faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself all the way up. Stop and stop it. I had to put that pillow there because my dog is scratching the couch. All right, we're on our side. Take your top leg, shasta. And we're just going to bring it forward and back. Shasta. Shasta. Okay. Take it forward and back. When you come back, give a nice exaggerated lengthen. Bring it in, exaggerated lengthen for 3, 2, and all the way back there. Hold it. Nice and long. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Other side. Shut. My dog is getting back at me because I accidentally kicked her. All right, now the other side. Bring it forward and back. Forward and back. Lengthen when you come to the back. Big lengthen for 3, 2. Keep it back there. Hold it, stretch it out. Breathe into it. 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Rock yourself into a comfortable seated position. Stretch your arms up, palms touch, and bring it into your heart. Thumbs to your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you guys so much. That went really quick.